Amidst all of the changes in UK immigration policies, one of the major questions I get asked by people is how can they move from the UK to Canada? That's why in this video I'm going to share with you one of the most popular immigration pathway to move to Canada. And with this pathway, you can leverage on the degree you obtain from the UK to get your permanent residence in Canada. And the good thing is that moving to Canada through this route saves you the headache of constantly, having to think about what next, what kind of visa you need to get next and all of those stuff. So if you're interested in moving to Canada from the UK, then you sure do want to watch this video to the end. I'll be sharing with you the eligibility criteria for this immigration pathway into Canada, the documents you need to get ready, and the step-by-step application process. So if this sounds like something you'd like to know more about, don't go anywhere. Keep watching till the end. And if you're coming across my channel for the very first time, do well to hit on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Moving to Canada from the UK is one of the major steps people are really taking for those who are currently in the UK on pre-settlement visa, and because of the tension of the harsh, immigration policies being proposed by, the UK government, most people are really looking for different means to move out of the UK into Canada, just for that kind of, that peace of mind when it comes to settlements. So that's why in this video I'm going to be talking about the Federal Skilled Worker Program in Canada. Now, this Federal Skilled Worker Program in Canada is one of the most popular ways of moving into Canada. And the good thing is that you're not going to be moving into Canada on a visa. You'll be moving into Canada as a permanent resident, which is one of the major reasons why this program is the most popular immigration pathway into Canada. Another thing is that getting the Federal Skilled Worker, program, you don't necessarily need to get a job offer in Canada for you to be able to get permanent residence as a federal skilled worker. Now, basically, all you need to do is to leverage on your foreign work experience, and you don't necessarily need to have any connection in Canada for you to move as a permanent resident, through this particular program. And having leveraging on your foreign work experience, you are able to get the opportunity to join the pool of eligible applicants and receive an invitation to apply, popularly known as ITA. So the question is, how then do you leverage on this program? Now, the FSW, so when I say FSW, I mean the Federal Skilled Worker. The FSW program allows individuals from around the world to apply for Canada permanent residency based on a variety of factors, which include age, education, work experience, French or English language skills, and financial, that is settlement funds. So, which is what I'm going to be talking about throughout the entire video. Now, the FSW program does not require a job offer to be eligible. So you don't necessarily, like most of the other skilled worker visa across the globe that requires you to get a job, that you get sponsored and all of that. With the FSW program in Canada, you don't necessarily need to get a job. All you need to do is to make sure you leverage on your foreign work experience to get into this program. And it also does not require you to have any Canadian work experience. Now, this makes this particular pathway the easiest Canada immigration pathway for prospective, immigrants. So yeah, it's really a program that you want to leverage on. So if you have got an experience working outside Canada, then this is a program you want to actually leverage on. Now, there's some other things you need to meet, in as much as it's one of the easiest and most popular immigration pathway into Canada. There are also some things you need to meet, which are called the eligibility criteria. The certain criteria you need to meet, and the first criteria you need to meet is work experience. Now, you must have at least 1 year of continuous full-time paid skilled work experience within the last 10 years, classified under the National Occupation Code Tier 0, 1, 2, or 3. So you might want to go on Canada website to actually read more about this tier 0, 1, 2, or 3. I'm just going to give a little bit of an overview of what it actually means. So for tier 0, it means you must have an experience working in management occupations. For tier 1, you must have completed a university degree and have several years of experience in specific occupation from the tier category 2. So you can check out the government website to read more about this. While the tier 2, you must have completed a post-secondary education program of 2 or 3 years at community college. You must have completed, an apprenticeship training program of 2 to 5 years, occupation with supervisory or significant safety responsibility, among many others. Then for the tier 3, you must have completed a post-secondary school education program also, apprenticeship of less than 2 years. So these are the different requirements for the different NOC tiers in Canada. So if you're able to meet up with the work experience required for you to leverage on this opportunity, then the next step is to make sure you have the appropriate language proficiency. So you can achieve a minimum score of a CLB or NCLC 7 in all sessions of an approved English or French language test. So having a language proficiency certificate is an important requirement. Also, education, you must have a minimum requirement of a Canadian high school diploma equivalent or higher. So for many of people who are in the UK, many people have called like masters, PhD, or BScs, then you're definitely qualified in terms of meeting the education requirements. And also, you must have your finances, you must have the settlement funds. You have the required amount of settlement funds for your family size. So definitely the amount that you're going to require here will depend on your family size. And as you can see on the screen, if you're a family of one, just you alone, you're required to meet, 13,000 Canadian dollar settlement funds. Family of two, 70,000, on and on. For family of seven, 36,000 Canadian dollars. So yeah, these are the settlements or the financial eligibility that you're required to meet for you to leverage on this opportunity. And also, you are not inadmissible to Canada. Make sure you don't have any, prior criminal records with the Canadian government. This might actually affect your eligibility to get into Canada. And also, you must, earn a minimum of 67 points based on the federal skilled worker points system. Yeah, so all of these requirements I just mentioned, they are being tagged with points. So you must meet all of these points for you to be eligible to, move into Canada as a federal skilled worker. So the next question is, how then do you apply for this program? So applicants who are eligible to apply will submit their FSW profile online via the Express Entry File Management System to the Immigration, Refugee, and Citizenship Canada, that's IRCC. The Express Entry File Management uses the Comprehensive Ranking System, CRS, to rank candidates who wish to settle permanently in Canada. Only after submitting an Express Entry profile will an applicant be assigned a CRS score and be considered in future Express Entry draw for invitations to apply for permanent residency. So you need to make sure that you push out the application with, of course, have the appropriate documents mentioned earlier ready for you to be able to apply. So there are so many other things that you need to also put into consideration. You need to make sure that after pushing out the application and you're waiting, so it's more like a waiting game, to be honest. After meeting the requirements, you push the application to IRCC and just wait for for IRCC to actually go through the pool and invite certain people for ITA. So if you're able to meet the requirement, if your score is quite high, adding a lot of things into consideration, your age is also a determinant. So many other determinants for you to leverage on the federal skilled worker, program to move to Canada as a permanent resident. So if you'd like me to share more opportunities, there are other pathways to move to Canada permanently. If you want to share more videos around moving to Canada as a permanent resident, trust me, guys, then you should want to mention that in the comment section. I will try and make some videos around it, invite people who currently live as permanent residents in Canada on this channel to talk about these things. And yeah, so if you'd like to see more videos around this, please state in the comment section. And if you have any question, also state in the comment section. If you find this video insightful, click on the like button. And if you're coming across my channel for the very first time, do also hit on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So this will be the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.